I would help you prepare your applications in a way that you surely get the scholarship. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through fully funded scholarships that are currently open, like from today, 16th of January onwards for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. So I'll explain each scholarship one by one, including who can apply, what is the eligibility criteria, what are the deadlines, and what each scholarship covers, for example, stipend, tuition, accommodation, etc. So I'll also walk you through from the official sources so you can verify everything yourself before applying. So let's start. The first scholarship is a Türkiye scholarship, often known as Türkiye Bursları Scholarship. So basically, this scholarship is open for master's, bachelor's, and PhD students, and applicants from all countries can apply. So basically, the application for this scholarship was opened on 10th of January and the deadline is going to be 20th February. So you need to pay attention on what is the application criteria. You can always go to the official website and check. And also always check that what this scholarship covers. So basically, this is fully funded scholarship and it covers your tuition fee. And it also allows you to learn the language of the country, that is Turkish, and you will have to learn this 1-year Turkish language course during your study. And this scholarship also provides free accommodation for students, and it also provides one-way flight ticket and also your general health insurance. But along with all this, it also provides you monthly stipend of 4,500 Turkish lira. So that's for bachelor's and associate level students, and almost 65 for master's, and 9,000 Turkish liras at the PhD level per month. So you should check all other details and eligibility criteria and apply as soon as possible. The next scholarship is Joint Japan World Bank Graduate Scholarship, and this is for master students only. And applicants from World Bank member developing countries could apply with the relevant professional experience, and it, of course, allows you to participate in master programs that are listed by the World Bank basically. So we have apparently two windows for the applications. One is from 15th of January until February 27, and the second window would be from March 30th to May 29, 2026. So you must be applying to or admitted to an eligible program to be considered. So this scholarship basically covers a lot of things. For example, your full tuition fee, right? And it also covers your monthly living stipend. It also covers your accommodation and health insurance. So basically, this particular scholarship is ideal for applicants with a background in development related fields, and if they have professional experience, then that's the plus. Now let's talk about one of the most competitive and prestigious scholarship in Europe, Erasmus Mundus Joint Master Degree Scholarship, and it's commonly also known as Erasmus Mundus. So this scholarship is basically only for master's programs. There is no bachelor's or PhD funding under Erasmus. So if I talk about the overall eligibility criteria, so basically applicants from all countries can apply, and you don't need to be EU citizen, and both fresh graduates and students with work experience can apply. Of course, that depends on the program itself also. So Erasmus Mundus program is basically a joint master degree program, which means that you study at least two different European countries, and this program is offered by a consortium of universities. And here is the, of course, official website where you can contact different consortium universities. And most of the Erasmus Mundus programs opens their applications between October and December, and the closing is mainly between January and February. But many deadlines fall between 15th January and 31st January. So this scholarship is extremely relevant from now on. So typically, the Erasmus Mundus scholarship covers your full tuition fee, monthly stipend of almost 1,400 euros, travel allowance, And some scholarships also offer installation and relocation cost. It also covers your health insurance, and of course this coverage is going to be for entire duration of 2 years. And so far it is considered as one of the best funded master's scholarship in the world, right? Now, the eligibility for this scholarship depends on the specific programs. As you can see in the catalog, we have almost 209 programs. So you can check which program suits your profile well. So the main or the basic criteria is you should have a relevant bachelor's degree. Your academic profile should be strong. You need to have English language proficiency test, for example, IELTS, and you need to have a motivation letter which should be tailored to the program, and 2 recommendation letters from your previous professors and assistant professors. Now, of course, some programs accept students without IELTS, but you need to check your concerned program. And some programs definitely prefer specific academic backgrounds. For example, if you're applying for particularly science-related program, then if you have arts background, you cannot really apply for that. So one of the most important thing is that you do not apply through this central Erasmus Mundus catalog page, right? So the correct process is click on the link of the respective program that you are interested in and apply directly through the portal on the program's official website, right? So if you are going to apply here somewhere, then only you will be automatically considered for the scholarship. So basically there is no separate scholarship application. It's just that you apply here. So you can see on each respective program, you're going to have some set of buttons on their official page, including application guidelines. What is the program look like and in which universities you're going to spend your first semester, second semester, and third semester, and so on. What is the fee and funding scenario? Because some students also apply as a self-funded students, right? And you can check, of course, all the relevant details. Now let's talk about Chinese government scholarships. So this scholarship is offered through 3 different channels. First is via universities. Second is via embassies, and third is special windows, for example, for EU citizens and for the people who live in the countries that have bilateral relationships with China. So that's often known as bilateral programs, right? So CSC or Chinese Government Scholarship is offered for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students. And most CSC programs close between January and February, but the deadlines depend on the specific university and, of course, more likely on the route that you are choosing, right? So this scholarship covers your full tuition fee. Your accommodation will also be covered, and your medical insurance, and along with it, you will get monthly stipend. So for the monthly stipend, um, it varies between your degree levels. For example, if you are doing bachelor's, you will get around 2,500 RMB. However, if you are doing master's, you're going to get 3,000, and for the PhD level, you're going to get 3,500 RMB. So we have official portals for Chinese government scholarship to submit your application there. Along with it, you submit the application to the respective university also that you are applying in under the type B scholarship. And if you consider applying for the type A scholarship, you need to go to the website of HEC, Higher Education Commission, and over there, all the deadlines are available. One important thing about Chinese government scholarship is that some programs strongly prefer applications who already have a pre-admission letter or supervisor acceptance. So in my upcoming video, I'll tell you guys how you can prepare your application to apply for the supervisor's acceptance. So you could have a pre-admission letter already at the time of application, so your application stands out among all others, right? And usually you also need a study plan or research proposal because you are applying for the postgrad. So you should have a research plan already made and you should know what you want to do in your master's. And for this application, much like others, you need recommendation letters from your previous professors or associate professors. So in my next video, I'll go through one by one in detail all the application requirements, eligibility criteria, and how you should prepare your application so that your application stands out. So, in a nutshell, if we quickly recap, so first of all, you need to look for the Turkey Bursary Scholarship, and its deadline is February 20th. And you need to pay attention to the deadlines now because it offers handsome amount of monthly stipend also, right? And if you are considering this World Bank scholarship primarily for master students, you need to also pay attention because the window one closes on 27th of February, right? And if you want to consider Chinese government scholarship, so please do that and prepare your applications accordingly because its deadlines varies from university to university. So if you want, in the next video, I would create a complete document checklist for bachelor's, master's, and PhDs, and I would help you prepare your applications in a way that you surely get the scholarship.